I wasn't looking forward to watching this, but it got me. And welcome back to Chatterbox. And we are here to do another reaction. But before we get to that, let me introduce you to the crew. Introducing the man that everyone loves, RV. What is happening?
Hello, Andre, man. I'm good, brother. How are you?
Nice. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you guys as well, man.
Nice. Introducing the man who's always got an opinion. P, what is happening? Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year's. I'm excited.
Nice.
Survive 2021. So
yeah. Cool. I'm the ladies' love, Andre. Hope you're all doing well. Happy New Year to everyone. Now, before we get to this reaction, let me tell you a little something about Patreon, where we have our platinum request tier. If you want us to react to something very quickly, you can go to that one, get to the front of the queue. We also have watch-alongs. We also have trailer reactions, song reactions, movie reviews. We have all of that good stuff. So if you want to join up, do so. Now let's get to this reaction, which is Tata's Business Empire, 100 countries. Ratan Tata, how big is Tata? That's a long title. Do we have a watch? You ready?
Bombay House. This is a simple looking head office of the Tata Group in Mumbai, India. But Tata Group is anything but simple. Started as a small trading company by Jamshedji Tata in 1868, Tata Group now has more employees than Toyota, Coke, Facebook, Microsoft, and Google combined.
Wow.
It now operates in over 100 countries. So let's tighten our seatbelts and take a world tour to witness the remarkable business empire of Tata Group. Our first stop is North America. Here Tata Group owns the luxury hotel Taj Campton Palace in San Francisco, Taj Boston, and one of the world's finest and New York's iconic hotel, The Pier.
Can't afford it.
Tata's Tetley Tea is the second largest tea company in US and largest in Canada.
Not a fan of
They
Tetley.
also own popular brands like Good Earth and America's third largest
Ooh.
coffee company, 8 O'Clock Coffee. Tata's IT service company, TCS, operates 24 offices in North America, and while their animation and design lab, Tata Elixir, also operates in 8+ locations in the region. In manufacturing sector, the group operates a soda ash mining company in Wyoming, iron ore mining company
I have to
in
comment the
Canada,
music in the background.
steel manufacturing facilities in Ohio and Pennsylvania, and also a coffee production plant. In all, Tata Group employs over 20,000 people in North America, about 3 times more than how many people Microsoft employs in India. Now let's travel to South America. TCS employs more than 8,000 people in 8 countries in South America. The group is also an investor in the first submarine fiber cable network between US and Brazil. Tata's also own world's largest subsea fiber cable network. Today, 25% of world's internet routes travel over Tata's subsea
Am I the
networks.
only one that's thinking I should
From
buy
South
shares?
America, let's travel to Africa.
I think
and
you missed
land
the boat on
in
that
the
one.
port city of
Almost.
South Africa, Cape Town. Here,
This was
Tata
around
Group
before the
owns
stock market.
historic luxury hotel Taj Cape Town.
Oh wow, that'll be a good one.
In nearby Zambia, they own Taj Pamodzi, one of the most luxurious hotels of the country.
Oh, I would.
Tatas
Oh,
also
love it.
operate 2 wind farms in South Africa and a hydroelectric power project in Zambia. The group also owns Jokels, South Africa's third largest tea company. Tata trucks and buses are one of the top sellers in Zambia, South Africa, and Kenya.
They are not
In
messing about.
manufacturing sector, Tata owns a chemical plant in Magadi, Kenya, which is Africa's largest soda ash manufacturer, commercial vehicle assembly plant, and a steel plant in South Africa, and finally a manufacturing and a power plant in Mozambique. From Mozambique, we will move to London, Buckingham Palace, Queen's official residence. Close to the palace, Tatas own the luxurious Taj 51 Buckingham Gate Suites. The hotel also has the world's first Jaguar suite for all the Jaguar lovers.
Yeah.
Nearby, the St. James Court Hotel is also owned by the group. Tata's Tetley is the largest tea company in the UK. Their other European tea brands include Vitex, a popular brand in Poland, Jemka, the market leader in Czech Republic, and Grand, a coffee brand in Russia. Tata Steel is one of Europe's largest steel maker, and TCS has been awarded as the best employer in Europe. Jaguar Land Rover is also owned by Tatas and is the largest manufacturer of premium vehicles in Britain. The group also operates design centers in London and Paris, and one of the world's largest e-learning company in UK, Germany and Switzerland. Tata employs around 60,000 people in Europe and is also UK's biggest industrial employer. To end it all, Tatas also own a relatively small company called British Salt in the UK. An Indian company owns British Salt. Quite ironic if one remembers Gandhi's Salt March, carried out against the British Raj only 88 years ago. Now let's travel all the way to Sydney, Australia. Here in Sydney, TCS began its first operations in Australia, and now the company operates across Australia and New Zealand with over 10,000 employees and clients like Qantas, Telstra, and Commonwealth Bank.
Wow.
Tatas also own popular Australian coffee machine
Of course,
brand Mac
coffee or tea.
and operate data centers across Australia through their partnership with NextDC. The group also holds stake in Scarborough Downs coal project in Queensland, Australia. Finally, we have reached Asia. Let's start in the desert sands of the Middle East. Tata's Range Rover is one of the most sought after four-wheel drives in the region. Tata Motors is also a leader in the medium and heavy commercial vehicle segment in GCC countries, while TCS has multiple offices in the Middle East, including an all-women IT services center in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The group also owns Titan watches, a leading brand in Oman and Bahrain. They also own logistics company in UAE
This
and
company
the
is
luxury
ridiculous.
city hotel Taj Dubai near popular landmarks like Palm Jumeirah. Finally, Voltas, Tata's leading air conditioning brand, has completed major mechanical and air conditioning projects that include Burj Khalifa, Dubai, international airports in UAE and Bahrain, Ferrari Experience, and F1 racetrack in Abu Dhabi. Southeast Asia. From deserts of UAE, we will move to South Korea. Here, Tata owns South Korea's second largest heavy commercial vehicle manufacturer, Tata Daewoo. In Singapore, Tata's steel plant is the largest single cut and bent steel operations worldwide, while the group is also the largest producer of long steel products in Thailand. Tatas also own stake in oil and gas blocks and coal reserves in Indonesia and are developing power generation projects in Myanmar and Vietnam, and even operate a life sciences research company and own plantations in Singapore and Indonesia. Even Tata's Voltas has executed engineering projects like New Hong Kong International Airport and Cyberport Business Park in Hong Kong, China. Here, TCS has 6 global delivery centers. Tata's own 2 rolling mills, a refractories factory, an auto parts factory, green tea manufacturing plant,
Of course.
and also have a Jaguar Land Rover assembly plant. We have reached South Asia, the beautiful and scenic Maldives. Here we will find the lush Taj coral reef with white sands and scenic view. Moving ahead to Sri Lanka, Taj owns the picturesque Taj Bentota and 2 more hotels in Colombo. Tatas also provide telecommunication services in Nepal and Sri Lanka and have even deployed a hydro project in Bhutan. After our long world tour, we have finally reached India. Here, TCS is the largest Indian company.
TCS becomes the first Indian company to hit $100 billion in market cap.
Tata Motors is a leader in commercial vehicles segment. Titan Company is India's largest manufacturer of branded watches. Tata has also run largest jewelry store chain Tanishq. While their Tata Power is India's largest integrated power company. Tatas also own steel plants, tea plantations, automobile manufacturing units, chemical factories, and even own mobile networks and DTH company Tata Sky. Not only that, they operate airline Vistara and also manufacture defense helicopters and equipments. Even Starbucks in India is jointly owned by the Tatas. Tata has not only created a massive business empire, but also multiple social institutions like cancer treatment centers, mathematics and science research institutes, and also the first planned industrial city of India, Jamshedpur. 66% of the group's shares are held by a charity trust. Across the world, the company has been involved in multiple social programs. Tata is truly an incredible company and has traveled a long way from Mumbai to be now present all across the world. All I can say is, this is Tata's business empire.
Wow. So I gather they don't own much then. That broadcast company. The only thing I realized they don't own is somewhere in space. I expected them to go, Tata owns half of space and a quarter of Mars. It's just like, God damn, it's just like anything that is there, they own. Wow. That's impressive. Wow. I wish I was related to somebody in that company. I don't know. It's just like I've heard about Tata before because about their trucking company, but I did not know their reaches were literally everywhere. What is their shares on the stock market? You guys talk while I look.
I knew that they had ownership of Jaguar Land Rover from a few years back, but a lot of the stuff there in that video was kind of new information to me, like the way that they own so many coffee and tea companies around the world. That is obviously a moneymaker, a slow grind moneymaker, but a moneymaker itself. I also didn't know that they owned all of those Taj hotels as well. I mean, that's an even bigger moneymaker than coffee, let's face it. And they got those Taj hotels in some of the best locations as well. So not just in India and like that part of South Asia, it's like they've got it in some of the best places in other continents, like Cape Town. That's mad. Yeah. And Taj hotels are notorious. Like the one that they said they have near Buckingham Palace has got that one that has the Jaguar showroom and stuff. That must be pricey. I mean, I've never stayed there, but I can imagine London being London. That's very pricey. Cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like, I thought like a company like Samsung and LG were doing bits with how they do like phones, and then they do TV screens, and then they do like fridges and microwaves and stuff like that. I thought that was branching out, but these people they're really branching out. They take it to the next level.
It's crazy. It is crazy. And you know what? I was looking at the hotels and I was thinking, oh, that looks great. That looks great. And when they went to London, I was like, no, no, thank you, not interested. But yeah, man, and the Titan watches, I was like, ooh, okay. I'm not a watch fan, but if I had money, Yeah. But yeah, man, they got their hands in everything and every country or most countries. So yeah, that was all new information for me. So actually, because I wasn't looking forward to this, I'll tell the viewers I wasn't looking forward to watching it, but it got me. It got me. So you're lucky.
Yeah, I was looking and they are one massive conglomerate. On the stock market, you can't buy shares in the whole conglomerate. You can buy shares in some of their subsidiary companies. And even in their subsidiary companies, you are shelling out a couple of months' salary to kind of have anything close to having nothing. You'd be shelling out and you would even have 0.0000000.000. The whole new maths would have to You know what? Hey man, enough respect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
you have to call it an empire, don't you? There's absolutely no doubt in that.
yeah. And you know what? Because all those big companies, like when they have that much money, you have to do some charity stuff. Like even if you're well-meaning, companies they have to do charity stuff. So that was good seeing that stuff as well. So hopefully they're doing well with that stuff. So guys, what do you think? Let us know. Did you know all this stuff already about this company? Comment, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. We have Patreon, like I said, in the description down below. Our socials are in the description down below. We also have Chatterbox Extra, where we have Western trailer reactions and so forth. That has been our reaction, and we'll see you very soon.